What is mindfulness, and why should you be doing it every single day? I'm going to answer that question, and I'm going to share with you 5 easy ways to integrate mindfulness into your day-to-day life. Don't turn away, because that starts right now. Howdy, and thanks for learning about MS with me, Boster. I'm the founder of the Boster Center for Multiple Sclerosis, where we care for families impacted by MS from around the globe. I am a firm believer that to live your best life despite having MS, you need to practice daily mindfulness. I'll define mindfulness as follows: a mental state achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment, while calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings, thoughts, bodily sensations, used as a therapeutic technique. Essentially, it's being in the present moment, not telling ourselves movies in our minds of what may happen in the future, or lamenting about things that didn't go wrong in the past, or even worrying about what's for dinner. It's about focusing on the now. In the present moment, mindfulness is something that we can cultivate and practice in our daily lives. Now, it's my firm belief that to live your very best life despite having MS, you need to commit to some mindfulness. And you may say, all right, well, how do I do that? Well, I'm going to share with you 5 examples of ways that you can integrate mindfulness into your own life. So let's jump in. I'm going to start off with something that I've been doing for the past several months, and actually it's pretty fantastic. It's called shower meditation. So I have a lifestyle where every morning I take a shower. It helps me wake up and not stink at work. And what I've started to do during my shower, I sit down while the water's running. I sit Indian style. I close my eyes and I concentrate on slowing my breathing down and relaxing my body. And then I visualize in my mind the number 1 and I breathe in while I kind of think about the number 1, then I breathe out. And I do that counting from 1 to 10. Now, believe it or not, the first several times I tried to do this, it took me over half an hour to count from 1 to 10 without an interruptive thought. You know,
hey, hurry up, you have to get ready for work.
Or,
what did you do last night?
Or,
what's happening in clinic?
And it took a lot of concentration, really trying to visualize the numbers and practice breathing, but I was able to get it. Now I've gotten pretty decent at it. And every shower, I sit down and I go through this simple exercise. I'll tell you, when I stand back up, I feel energized, I feel better, and I feel like it carries me forward through my day. So that's an example of something that doesn't take very much time and it doesn't cost any money, but it's a way of integrating mindfulness, a moment of being in the present, into your daily life. Number 2 is the concept of mindful meals. Many red-blooded Americans multitask while eating. So we may eat while driving, while talking on the cell phone. We may eat during a business meeting while we're attending to a Zoom call. My point is, we may be doing a bunch of other things in addition to providing nourishment. And all too often, you may not even remember the meal that you had or the people that you had with it. And that's really a missed opportunity. So you can practice something called mindful meals. It goes like this: turn off the screens. Put the phone down, turn the TV off, put the iPad away, turn off the podcast, and be present in the moment while you eat. Literally take time to look at the food, smell the food, try to actively taste the food. If you're fortunate enough to be with other people while you're eating, enjoy their company. Acknowledge how cool it is and how much gratitude you have to be sitting there with everyone enjoying the meal. Maybe take it a step further and talk about your days together. My point is that you can turn a meal into something that's really special and focuses on mindfulness and allows you to be in the present moment. So try it out, mindful meals. A third idea is extending the concept of mindfulness to important conversations. All too often, we may have a conversation on the phone, while texting someone on our second phone, or responding to an email. We may be doing a lot of different things, but not really engaging with the human in front of us. Try this out. When you're fortunate enough to be standing in front of someone or sitting in front of someone, whether that be face-to-face or virtually even, make that your priority for that moment. Put the phones and the bells and the buzzers and the other things away. Make eye contact. Don't game out your next comment and wait for them to stop speaking so you can provide it. Really try to listen to what they have to say. I think what you'll find is not only do you get more out of the conversation, but it's a more meaningful experience for both of you. Number 4 should be second nature to all humans, and yet it's not. I'm talking about mindful driving. All too often, we do multiple things at the same time while driving. We may be listening to the radio and talking on the cell phone and trying to change lanes. We may be ordering a pizza or texting while driving. Put your phone away, not just to be safe, but to be present. Pay attention to the scenery, the seasons, the trees, not just so that you're safe, but also you can appreciate the experience and turn a hectic car drive into something where you center yourself. Literally, try applying mindfulness to your drive to and from work. My 5th tip has to do with the bedtime routine. I personally have long had a problem where I get in bed, and if I let myself, I will start to think about all the events of the day. Each patient, each family that I saw, what did I miss? What do I need to be doing? And if I don't check myself, I literally can spend hours perseverating and thinking about my day, which is counterpoint to getting a good night's sleep. I have developed a pattern, a habit, which helps me decelerate every night. When I find myself thinking about a lot of different things, I'll tell myself to stop. I envision that all those things are sitting on a picnic blanket, and I pick the corners of the blanket up into a sack, and I shove the sack in a box, put a lid on the box and tie a ribbon around it, and put it up on a high shelf behind me. And then I'm not allowed to look at it. Then I concentrate on my breathing. I go through counting numbers the way I described earlier, or I may try to envision each turn of my drive to work. And if during any point in that process I start perseverating again, I say stop and I do it again. I start over from the beginning. It works very well, and I've gotten really good at it. And what it allows me to do is pull away from movies in my mind or thinking about things, and instead really concentrate on being present in bed, ready to decelerate and get some good sleep. I would love to hear from you and what you have gamed out to try to incorporate mindfulness into your day. If you have a trick, a tip, or a technique, please share it with us, because I'm sure we'd all love to hear. I make this video during a global viral pandemic, and the world needs mindfulness. Each one of us will benefit from it. And so I hope you take what I've said to heart. And if you agree with me, I hope you share this video with someone else who also might benefit. Until my next video or my next live stream, or the next time I see you at the Boster Center for MS, this is Aaron Boster saying be safe and take care.